Chapter 15. The rich playboys in Lingzhou City were in awe of His Highness' domineering attitude. After 3 years of seclusion, he had just returned to Lingzhou for a few days and he had already desecrated Yu Huakue. Su Fengnian carried the lame assassin, whose real name was Yu Xuanji, back to the prince's mansion, followed by Li Hanlin, whose clothes were disheveled. Yan Qiji did not like to visit prostitutes. Just now, he was sitting upright and still, chatting with the elegant Hongmian in the building. When he saw Brother Feng carrying Yu Huakue out after staying in the banana courtyard for a while, he secretly praised him for his domineering attitude. When they arrived at the prince's mansion, Li Hanlin took Yan Qiji to the White Dragon House. Su Fengnian threw Yu Yue onto the big bed in the inner room. He took a handful of satin and tied her hands and feet. Still worried, he tied another layer. He rummaged through the drawers and found the jade mud powder that Li Hanlin had used in the flower field. It was of a higher level than the knockout drugs and softening powder that were commonly used by flower thieves in Jianghu. The woman would be clear-headed after taking it, but her body would be as soft as a warm jade. It would be difficult for her to commit suicide by biting her tongue, but it would not stop her from moaning. After melting it in a wine cup, he pried open Yu You's mouth and poured it in. After that, Su Fengnian gave her a slap. A bright red handprint appeared on her tender cheeks. She did not wake up. Su Fengnian slapped her again and finally woke her up. Yu Xuanji opened her eyes. She did not struggle or resist. She closed her eyes again and softly said something that almost made Su Fengnian fly into a rage. His Royal Highness, move faster. I'll just pretend that I was bitten by a beast. Su Fengnian bent down and caressed her cold face that was red from the slap. He said with pity like a lover, "Does it hurt?" Yu Xuanji remained motionless. Su Fengnian did not put on any pretense. He picked up a book of erotic paintings that he had prepared in advance and drew them on silk. Accompanied by erotic words and intimate sentences, the paintings were vivid and lifelike. He flipped open one of the paintings and explained how to play with a delicate foot. Su Fengnian removed Yu Xuanji's socks. His movements did not stop as he said, "The delicate foot must be in the center. The length of the foot must be perfect, and there must not be one, and there must not be two. Yue, your jade-like feet are so comfortable to touch. When winter comes, you'll be able to help me warm my bed. This leg, ah." The erotic paintings say that it has the best features of a woman's curved eyebrows, the tips of her fingers, the roundness of her breasts, the color of her lips, and the privacy of her private parts. Do you think I should play with it for an hour or two? Yu Xuanji had a pair of beautiful feet that could be said to be of the highest quality. In the 5 years since she entered the profession, she did not need to work. She soaked in fragrant baths every day and took good care of every inch of her body. Because of the instinctive nervousness caused by Su Fengnian's teasing, the backs of her feet were curved like crescent moons. Su Fengnian was indeed a man of his word. When he said he would play with her for 2 hours, he did it. Especially when he stretched out a finger and stroked between Yu Huakue's 2 jade-like toes, he could clearly feel her suppressed trembling. Next, he climbed up and caressed Yu Xuanji's legs with the last layer of underwear between them. Her legs were slender and white. She was so elegant when she played with the sword. As expected, her legs were full of elasticity. After another hour, he did not take off his doo-doo to get straight to the point. Instead, he took off his clothes and lay down beside Yu Xuanji. He sucked on her earlobe. The beauty was already sweating profusely. Her eyes were hazy with tears. She bit her lips so hard that blood oozed out. Su Fengnian whispered in her ear, "City gazing, sword dance, Shangyin Academy. I don't believe that with the power of Bailiang Palace, I won't be able to uncover the secret behind your background. When the time comes, I'll destroy everything you care about. If you're alive, I'll kill you. If you're dead, I'll dig your grave. When I'm tired of you, I'll throw your corpse to the bottom of the lake. I'll ask the old Taoist of Wudong Mountain to perform a ritual so that you'll become a wandering ghost and won't be able to reincarnate. This is the consequence of going against me." Yu Xuanji's cheeks were filled with tears. Su Fengnian suddenly opened his hand and grabbed her chest. The gentleness from before was completely gone. Yu Xuanji felt a piercing pain. Su Fengnian smiled sinisterly. "I'm kind enough to sell you medicine for regret. As long as you're willing to serve me until the day you're old, I'll promise you that you'll still be Yu Yue. I don't care if you're the orphan of the old officials of West Chu or a rebel trampled by the Bailiang cavalry. I won't look into it. Everything will be fine. You can be my canary. In this world, is there a cage more beautiful than Bailiang Palace? Yu Xuanji sobbed. Su Fengnian suddenly said, I remember now. There's also that Wu Mainyang. What a lovable little thing. How pitiful and sad. She's about to become food for the wild dogs. I'll get up now and go to the banana courtyard to pick her up. I'll chop her up in front of you and throw her to the hungry wild dogs. Yu Xuanji fainted. Su Fengnian was speechless. She fainted just like that? There's still more vicious medicine in my plan that I haven't revealed yet. I'm not done yet. Su Fengnian pinched 2 pinches of the pink jade pigeon. It was very satisfying. However, Yu Huakue was as stiff as a corpse. After touching her a few times, Su Fengnian lost interest. If it was just a beautiful body, Su Fengnian could have as many as he wanted. He sat up, put on his clothes and looked down at Yu Yue who was sleeping. The resentment in Su Fengnian's chest and the viciousness in his eyes faded a little. She's just a silly girl. It's not strange. Isn't there a Princess Tai Ping in the residence? Su Fengnian covered her head with a quilt. His Royal Highness had a scale for the beauty of a woman in the world. 100 copper coins, 1 tael of silver, was the limit. 60 copper coins was the average. Only those above 80 copper coins could enter Su Fengnian's eyes. In his opinion, White Fox's face could be worth 95 copper coins. He originally wanted to rate it as 1 tael of silver, but he felt that it was inappropriate. He had to leave some for himself. Jiang Ni was worth 90 copper coins, but she could become more beautiful in the future.